How's it going, guys? It's your Whiskey Joes, John.
Peter.
Rusty.
This is for Rusty. Don't play with dogs around whiskey.
Yeah.
Alright, so today we're doing another whiskey review. We have, Peter thought that this was a bad idea, but this is all I have for doing a science experiment for which one is blind.
This was way too ghetto.
I'm doing a blind taste test for Peter because I didn't have anyone to pour up for me to not know which one was which.
I feel like I'm in
And the
science
comparison
class.
we're doing today is very interesting because it's not like we've done before. This comparison is going to be between a Scotch and a...
You told me a Irish whiskey.
That's right. And which ones are going to be very interesting because they're the most popular in each region. So we're going to start off with the Scotch, and the Scotch is Glenlivet, and this one specifically is a Cognac Cask Selection, 14-year-old, bought from Costco, $35.
Damn.
This next one is a Jameson, which is the most famous Irish whiskey that you can find, and this is $40, and I bought this for probably around $27. Notice what Peter is doing. Peter's looking at the...
cheating.
He's not cheating. He's not gonna be able to tell.
Hell.
This one's triple distilled. I know which one's which because I poured them up, as I said. Triple distilled means that they put it through the distilling process 3 times. Fancy marketing word. Irish whiskey, most famous. We'll do an Irish whiskey review later on in the show. Irish whiskeys are actually not that bad, and there was a big comparison between them back in the early days because Scotch and Irish were on par, but something happened with the economy of Ireland during the war times that they stopped producing whiskey, and now they're picking it back up again. So
And I think they do great whiskeys.
they do great whiskeys. Their whiskeys are a
Probably
little
not
different.
as tasty as a Scotch.
Well, in my opinion, there's a lot of taste to a Irish whiskey, but it's very specific taste.
You might be right.
We'll try it out right now.
I'm gonna test you out.
I know what's in here. I'm gonna give Peter a pour up of both, and we're gonna take it from there. Do you clean these glasses out?
Yes, no water.
To clean out. This guy, he doesn't clean his glasses ever.
Maybe not.
So
maybe not.
first pour is gonna be of.
Put some water in here. Shake it up a bit.
Smells good. Let me pour this in here.
Wait, I think I want them both in the
Same cup?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
That'll
Both
be
in the
more,
same
that'll
cup.
be
So
more challenging.
I appreciate that opinion. So we're gonna do this one first. I'm gonna pour him up a little sip.
I feel like you're a little bit biased. He's a little bit more
I
biased.
understand. I understand that you feel that way, and I think that's great. Let's go ahead and try it out first, and let's see what's what. Don't tell me what it is until you've had both of them. You're gonna have to take a sip of both, of course. I'm gonna sip up at the same time as him. So
You gonna do an experiment while you're at it with that beaker?
that's not a beaker; it's a measuring cup. That's all I got right now. We're starting out this channel, this channel where Whiskey Joe's trying to remain cheap. Everything under $50 we're doing reviews of. We may go over $50 one day, but that would be a bottle that we split between each other or something to that effect because we ain't trying to pay a lot of money for whiskey. And as you guys know, the whiskey world can be very snobbish. Times are tough. COVID-19 times. You know, so.
Alright. I've given this a few smells. And, you know, I don't know if you've seen the past videos. I really don't know what to smell from these clubs.
I don't know.
But it smells very good. I think that's good.
Tell them what
That's
you
a good
prefer.
point.
What's your favorite whiskeys to drink?
I really do love a Scotch.
He's a Scotch guy. I'm a bourbon guy all day.
I do like bourbons because, you know, he likes bourbons. I got into bourbons. I really like any type of whiskey, but I go Scotch, and then I think I might hit kind of Irish whiskey second, and then bourbon Scotches.
I enjoy ryes.
American.
Rye is probably my favorite, then bourbons, then I get into to Irish, then probably Scotch. What are you tasting on that? What does it taste like to you?
Okay, so it enters, keeps going. I feel it all the way. It's not like a smooth type of drink. I'm kind of.
It tastes like burnt. It's kind of like burnt.
Are we trying the same one?
Yeah, we're trying the same one.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit burnt. It I want to say it's more on the cheapy end, so I might be leaning more towards Jameson. But we never know. Let me do one more.
Come, sit. Up.
That second one was a lot better, so now I'm leaning towards Glenny.
So you're gonna have to finish it to see what's what.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah.
And then you're also gonna finish it, and you're gonna see what the next one tastes like. Smell? What's the smell taste like? To me,
Smooth,
sweeter smell. Not brown sugar sweet, but more like vanilla.
Yes.
Very vanilla-y and smooth like cream. It smells like cream in a cup. It's very creamy. No, so we don't add bias. When you're finished, wash out your cup with some water. And the geeks will tell you
Who are
that,
the geeks? What do you consider geeks?
Well, I mean geek in the utmost respect, but I've learned this from watching the Whiskey Tribe or the Whiskey Vault on YouTube. Great YouTube pages. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys check it out. That your flavors is altered by things that you've eaten before or tasted before. So keep in mind that we're doing this and we've had a couple of whiskeys to try here, so the taste might be a little different. That's why we're rinsing it out with water to try to get the most comparison as possible.
And we haven't eaten anything either, so
We haven't eaten
I
anything
think
so
the
far.
pizza's on the way. So.
That's right. And we're getting the pizza because we saved money on cheaper
Yes.
whiskeys.
We
Alright,
bought
so I'm gonna pour them up. This is the second one. As you guys can see, I poured up the smaller beaker, he called it. And this is the larger.
That's not a beaker. That's a
Well,
measuring cup.
this one's a measuring cup, this one's a beaker, he called it. And what kind of glasses are we drinking out of? We got two different glasses up here so everyone knows what's what. And why are we drinking out of
Remind
each.
them again.
Alright, I'll run. This one's better for smelling. This one's so much better for drinking out of. The reason why it's better for smelling is just the shape. It's not so good to drink out of because it kind of hits your nose. But it's a cool glass to have in your collection if you care to have a collection. And let's see what you think about the smell and the taste.
I smelled it before when you were talking. And what I'm gonna say is that this smells a lot ritzier.
Ritzier in what way? Like more expensive?
Not more expensive,
More
less
quality.
like more Scottish type of drink.
Awesome.
So I think I'm right.
I think you're right.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, I think I'm right.
But taste it and tell me what do you think about the quality of it? Because let's be honest with you. You drink a Glenlivet, everyone thinks that you're pretty cool. I think the perspective is. You drink Jameson. Jameson's you're cheap. You're drinking Jameson.
But you're not usually drinking Jameson neat.
You don't.
Correct.
Or you mix it with. I don't know, ginger ale. I know people drink
ginger ale. Yeah,
ginger ale's a good
or
one to mix with Sprite. So.
Wow.
Between the two so far, right off the rip for me, this is 43%, right? Or this is what? Both are 40% by volume. So both have the same volume. This one's very smooth in my opinion.
Very smooth.
Let me pour this extra one that I have here.
Bro, you're gonna chow it down?
I'm gonna try it down, but I just want to make sure you can do a little comparison just while you're tasting, so we can
different cup.
So I'm gonna take this one again. Shortbread cookie.
This is very. I already know.
He already knows. He thinks he knows. Let's see if he knows. This one is a little more heavier on the smell.
You know you poured the same drink.
No, I did. What a clown. Alright, we'll take back from that, put that right in this one, and then I'm going to rinse this cup out.
What a savage. He just wanted to drink more.
That's right, I enjoy this one so much.
He's a savage. So, yeah, you poured, so I'm going to pour that back in.
Alright, rinse it out.
Rinse it out. Bro, this guy's gonna be banged up. Bro. That's a Miami thing. In Miami we say bro.
Oh, you're not done yet. Sorry, this guy takes so long.
Alright. Give me your beaker.
All right, the beaker is done. The measuring cup is done.
All right, let me go
let's
back
conclude.
to.
I'll let Peter conclude now, and I'll tell you which one I prefer after.
Let me go back to the
first
less best tasting. Yeah. I already know.
Come on, finish. Rinse your mouth out and try them out real good so we can get a good answer.
That is. Hey, I'm not saying anything bad about Irish whiskeys. Shout out Irish whiskeys.
Shout out Jameson.
I already know which one that is.
That's right. He knows. This guy knows so well. So we're gonna use the 2 cups that we poured out of. He knows that this is the first one we poured out of. This is the second one we poured out of. He made fun of this one.
No, I like this one.
You like that one? You made fun of this one? Yeah.
Oh, I made fun of the beef.
So, finish up your tasting there, smelling there. Tell me which one you think is better.
Alright, so, first one that I had was a Jameson.
This one's around 26 bucks. This one's around 35 bucks. So, this one's like $10 cheaper, more or less. I bought that at Costco. I bought this at Total Wine in Miami, Florida.
So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's what you want to do. You know, are you gonna hang out with some guys, smoke some cigars? I'd go with the Glenlivet. I think this is the Glenlivet. I think this weird measuring cup was the Glenlivet. Was I correct?
You are wrong.
No.
That was the Jameson the entire time. Jameson is such a smooth tasting whiskey. The Jameson is actually that of a shortbread cookie. It's very smooth. It tastes like a cookie. And you were wrong. You were completely wrong, my friend. And I actually enjoyed the Jameson a lot more. Not because of the price, but because it's just a lot smoother, and that's Irish whiskey. Shout out to Peaky Blinders. If you guys ever watch Peaky Blinders, Thomas Shelby loved Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey is the way to go.
Yo,
Don't be ashamed.
I thought I would never get a
Scotch wrong.
blind taste test wrong.
But you did. That's alright. I poured it up. I know what I did. I made sure I was specific. We can do a pour right now, and you would actually. How about you try? Let me pour. Smell it. Smell that. It smells exactly like the one that you liked. It's kind of hard to smell because it's so far down in the bottle, but look at that. Uncorking was good though. So for the price,
maybe it was the one that maybe it's the 14 years.
14 years. There's no age statement on Jameson.
They don't even care.
They don't even care. But
they know
well, it's the marketing in Scotch is that they put age statements on them. I've watched so many videos where you can buy a Macallan 50 for like $50,000. It's not that it tastes good. It's just hard to find.
It's ridiculous, man.
So it's all about, at the end of the day, it's what you prefer and
or how good you want to look.
How good you want to look. But at the end of the day, both Peter and I chose the Jameson for the better taste, and it's not that I had any bias. I've always preferred, maybe I was, but I prefer the Jameson. The Jameson's smooth and it tastes like a shortbread cookie, and I really enjoy it.
That's insane.
That's insane. You got tricked today.
Wow.
So what do you got to tell our people as we conclude?
So when we're drinking whiskey, you know, we want to say.
Edit that out.